Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Mike, and today is one of my absolute favorite days. It's been a minute since I've been on a cruise, and today I am going on a cruise. As if you've seen my videos before, kind of dark, so hopefully you can see me. If you've seen my videos before, you know that Embarkation Day is one of my favorite days on the whole cruise, because you know, you walk down the gang ramp, and then you go on the ship, and then it's awesome when you first get on that cruise, get on that ship. So today I am trying a new ship. It's Independence of the Seas. I've gone on nothing but Carnival, and I did do an MSC, but I'm loyal to Carnival. I really like their ships and the fun ships, but today I am trying Royal Caribbean. Found a great deal. If you don't know, there's a website called vacationstogo.com. I'll put the link down below if you're interested, but they have a 90-day ticker, and this cruise ship, or this cruise came up. It was actually $400, which I think the rack rate was, I think, $1,000 per person, and it's Thursday to Monday. So we are going to Nassau and, I think I said that right. I've been corrected on my last videos. I think it's Nassau and Coco Cay, which is their private island. So super excited. Today's day one, and just like every other cruise I've been on, I plan on filming every day to show you guys like what goes on each day. So I'll have like 4 separate videos, day 1 through 4, and then overall, like, super excited. Day 1, couldn't ask for a better day. Independence of the Seas is the ship I'm going on, but still a great deal, especially for a Royal Caribbean. Those ships, or those cruises, usually are more money. So I'm super excited to try out a new cruise line and a new ship, Independence of the Seas. So now, without further ado, let's get started. And there she is. Our room is a interior room with a promenade view, so we'll be able to overlook, you know, where all the shops are and stuff. I think, I've never been on it, but I am in beautiful Miami. Normally I try to go out of Port Canaveral. Port Canaveral is about an hour, and there's Carnival. That's Carnival Sunrise, I believe, is going out today. Either way, I'm super excited going on a cruise, so let's get started. Here I go. All right, so gonna go check my luggage. You can take your luggage on if you want, but it's easier just to drop it off. With Royal Caribbean, they say it'll be, well, what I saw on this one, they guarantee it'll be in your room by like 7, so the rooms are open at 1, but you might not get your luggage till 7, so we shall see. Now I'm gonna go check in. I had at 12 o'clock. I think they started boarding people like at 10, or 10:30, but I have a 12 o'clock, so let's go see how this goes. So no filming at security, so I will see you on the other end. All right, so I made it through security. Now just waiting to, I guess, do the check-in. Pretty seamless, pretty easy, I have to admit. All right, so there's a little bit different. You just scan the digital boarding pass, and then they scan your passport, and then you're good to go. Getting closer. Once again, this is Royal Caribbean, Independence of the Seas, going out of Miami. Got to show my digital pass one more time. Everything on Royal Caribbean is digital, which is nice. But here I am, walking down the gang ramp, or the plank, whatever you want to call it, getting ready to get on the ship. My favorite part, the gangway. Of course, I got the photographer. But I never do that. First thing, I'm going to the muster station. We are C10 Oh look, they have a shuffleboard. So far pretty seamless getting on Royal Caribbean. Not a bad experience so far. I kind of like this because like on Carnival, they trust you to go do it. This one, like they stopped you and told you where to go. All right, so I have to go to the other side. Hello, C10? Okay. That's cute. I'm gonna get there eventually. This doesn't really count as my first look, because I like to come in and like see the atrium. I'm just going to my muster station. The big reveal will be in a minute. All right, so I just did my check-in. One of the cool things that Royal Caribbean does is there's actually a video that you watch before you get on. They start sending you like the text messages, you know, first thing in the morning, watch your video. So then you watch the video. It goes over donning of the life jacket and all that good stuff. And then you come and check in, they'll scan your boarding pass. They'll tell you, you know, if there is an emergency, you dial 511 from the cabin phone, not your cell phone, from the cabin phone. If there's an emergency, you come up here to C10. Like I said, they are labeled, and then that's it. Pretty simple. I'm sure there'll be people that don't check in, because every cruise I've been on, there's been people that don't check in and we're waiting to leave. But right now I'm gonna go look for some food. Our rooms aren't open until 1 o'clock, but right now I'm just gonna go walk around the ship and look for something to eat. So there is the beautiful Miami skyline. All right, so I don't know if this place has an atrium bar per se. I don't even know the ship yet, so this looks like it could be the center of the hub. There's the Royal Theater. Great spot for people watching. All right, so I was told the buffet is on deck 12, the Windjammers, which is where we are walking to right now. Here's the running track. I think that last pool was the adults only, and this one looks like, man, this pool area is a lot bigger than like Carnival's. All right, now coming up, this looks like the kid area. This is all the pool stuff seems to be on deck 11. Little kiddie pool. And then a little kiddie water slide, some hot tubs. That is deck 11. Oh, you can reserve a casita. I don't know if I would pay to have a covered chair on a cruise, but whatever. Anyway, you can squeeze out some money, right? Oh, Johnny Rockets. That's where I was gonna look for the... Yeah, let's go see if it's open. Looking for a hamburger. Probably not as good as Guy Fieri's, but I'm willing to try anything once. Lots of covered seating. Of course, if you pay for the casita back there, you can watch me run. So that might be worth it. Right on the running track. All right, so not trying to be cheap, but Johnny Rockets, it costs money, and so I'm not going to try it the first day, so I'm gonna go to the buffet. I do have like some specialty dining booked. I think I have chops, and then I have the Italian place, but I don't know if I'm willing to pay for a hamburger on a cruise ship. We'll see. So I'm gonna go check out the buffet right now. Again, check out what they got on the opening day. Goulash, mashed potatoes and gravy. Got some chicken, barbecue chicken, zucchini, fish, vegetable stew, pork schnitzel. Hot dogs and hamburgers. Chicken fingers and mac and cheese. All right, schnitzel it is. So first meal is a pork schnitzel, mac and cheese, fries. And here's my view. Alright, so they have an international section. So I got roasted pumpkin, some kind of potatoes, rice, and some kind of sauce that contains nuts. I think it's Indian. And then of course, I love cucumber and tomatoes, so it's at the salad bar in case you're curious. Alright, so now I'm headed to my room. It is 1. I love the couch to sit there and people watch.
Yeah, but we got a better window.
And then you got the promenade right here. Yeah, the cool thing about interiors, it's like Royal Caribbean, you're either balcony or like promenade view, I feel. All right, so here's my room, 8589. Welcome aboard. Are they still here? Bam.
Just see if you guys are still here.
Yeah, I was in the restroom.
And here is the room. First look for both of us. So walking in, first thing you got is the closet. There is the life jackets. Got a king bed, or yeah, I think it's king or queen that can be split. The vanity or the computer workstation, whatever you want to use it for. Have a nice little couch, a little seating area. And this is what I think is cool, is you have a promenade view. So you can actually sit down and you can sit up here and people watch. All right, if you're wondering what outlets they have the European outlet, telephone, which they don't use anymore. They have 2 120 volts. That's if you want to adjust the audio of the announcements. There is the vanity. Then the little toilet. And then here is the shower. And they have hair and body wash, in case you're curious. I was curious about that before I came on here. All right, so one thing I missed is if, right here, they do have a fridge that says, keep it cool but not cold. It's a cooler, not a refrigerator. But big enough for some drinks. I don't know what keep it cool means, what the temperature difference is, but I didn't notice that on my first walk around in the room. So one thing I like to do is hide in the cruise ducts. I think that's a fun tradition. And if you don't know the story, it was started by a kid on Carnival, I think in like 2017, wanted to spread some joy. So every cruise ship I go on, I actually, I get ducks, whether it's Halloween, whether it's New Year's. Well, this is a Memorial Day cruise, and so this is the tag I made with my little QR code down there. So if you don't know, I was actually in the military for 21 years, retired a couple years ago before I moved to Florida. And so Memorial Day is kind of a special weekend for me. I've lost a lot of friends, but you can go ahead. I have quite a few ducks. We got like the Army guy, we got the Navy, the Marine, and the Air Force. Sorry, Space Force. They don't have a duck for you yet, but gonna go hand them out or hide them. Actually, it's one of the cool things. You hide them around. I hope to get more viewers, get people interested in me and my channel, but at the end of the day, it's just fun. It's fun to be on a cruise and you find a little Easter egg. All right, so right now for today, the big thing is I'm gonna go explore the ship, and then there is a sail away party. It is a Let's Get Loud sail away party. So kind of excited about that. On Carnival, it's always a fun time. A good introduction. You meet the cruise director, and they have a big party, play lots of music, lots of line dance and stuff. So curious to see how it's going to be on Royal Caribbean. But right now, just going to go kind of walk around, check out the promenade, deck 5. Somebody said it was a big shopping mall, so just gonna go hang out. And it's actually right outside my window, so I'll get to know what I get to look at when I come back to the room. So I'm gonna go hide some ducks and explore the ship. All right, so here I am on deck 5, which is the big mall. You got like a genie lamp up there, but this is kind of a cool floor. All right, so I got the drink of the day, which was called, what was it? Some kind of punch? Anyway, some kind of punch. They have Malibu and peach schnapps, but I got banana schnapps instead because I got sick off it. Peach schnapps when I was in high school, and I still can't drink it. And it's delicious. So we got some ice cream. This is the, like, deck 5, the promenade. Hello. Good. They got the guest await sculpture, which is the same as Carnival. If you're curious, there's our room right up there with the open shade. All right, so here's duck number 1 hidden. I say hidden, but it's kind of in plain sight. And it's an army, way to lead the way. Now we're going on deck 4 to look at the bars. The schooner. Here's the schooner bar. The Royal Theater. All right, so this is the Royal Theater.
Don't go on the stage.
Okay. I can't go on the stage, but I'm gonna just film it real quick.
We do have 2 shows, 7 p.m. and 9:15 p.m.
So it has 2 layers, kind of like Carnival's.
45 minutes before showtime. We'd love to see you there. It is a beautiful show. And again, don't forget this cruise vacation will also open the eyes for everybody.
All right. And this is the Royal Theater. I think they just said it opens 25 minutes before shows.
Again, all your Royal Caribbean, you can ice skate in the middle of it.
All right, so here I am on deck 3, which is where the ice skating rink is. They also have the art theater. I'm pretty sure it's 5 Gallery, same one as Carnival.
I have to go to dinner. Is this where we eat? Actually, this might be where we eat.
Here's where we eat,
This is where we eat.
on the 3rd floor.
Where's the...
First seating, so I chose to get the early one because I'm gonna go film. I choose to get the early one because there's a lot that goes on in the afternoons, and I'd rather kind of knock it out. Or a lot that goes on in the evenings, all the shows and stuff. I don't know if it can convey, but as you walk, this guy looks at you. His head turns. Okay, I think we're here. It is cold, so I'm pretty sure this is the ice skating rink. I don't know if they have free skate, but I do know they do like an ice skating show. So that's kind of cool.
$10 a card.
So this is Playmaker. It's a little video game sports bar. They got pool. They're gonna have the games on. They got some skee ball. They got super shot basketball. All right, and then so one thing I noticed about Royal Caribbean is they have like bars everywhere, which is nice. And then here is Casino Royale. Like every ship I've ever been on, they don't start it until they are actually in international waters. But it's a pretty good sized casino. Figured I'll come through, get some footage before people start playing and it starts smelling like smoke. I don't know if you can smoke on here, but it kind of smells like smoke already, so I'm assuming that they have a smoking section. But all sorts of games, you know, obviously slots are the big one.
Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to your vacation.
We got a bar in here, blackjack, poker tables. All right, so this is the Ale and Anchor bar. So this bar has some better beer selections. They have the Hefeweizen, which I'm a big fan of. And they got some different drinks, which I like. What do we got here? Another duck. Something that's pretty cool that was happening is I was walking along and I wear the Oriole hat because I think it's a good conversation opener. I do like the Orioles, but when people see it, you know, they'll say go O's or something like that. Well, when I was walking looking for the ice skating rink, there was a family sitting there, and one of the guys asked if I was from Baltimore, and I told him no, and I explained like Jeff Ballard, you know, I've been a fan of his since he's from Billings, Montana, where I'm from, you know, since the 80s, and we started talking, and then Rose actually gave him a duck, and then he got all excited. His kids got all excited because they just found out about the ducks, you know, yesterday, he said, and so got a picture with them. But as I was walking away, you know, he heard me say Army, and then he asked me if I was Army, and then we started talking, and he was actually in the Old Guard out of Virginia, so he did he guarded the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, which is pretty cool. So we talked a little bit, and it's always cool to meet like random people, you know, random vets and all that good stuff. Because so now that I live in Florida, when I lived in North Carolina, I lived right outside the Army base, Fort Bragg, Fort Liberty now. But now that I'm in Florida, I don't really have a chance to talk to a whole lot of vets. And so when I meet one, it's kind of cool. And he actually moved from Maryland down to Hollywood, Florida. And so we just kind of like sat there and talked for a few minutes. And he really liked the duck. And so I'm sure I'll run into him again, because on a cruise ship, no matter how big it is, you always seem to run into the same people, which is cool. So yeah, right now just kind of hanging out. The party starts at, what did I say, 4:15? I think it was a Sailaway party. But just came back to the room to pick up a couple more ducks, and then we're going to go up to deck, I think 11, where the pool is, and just kind of check out the rest of the ship. We've already gone down. Decks 6, 7, 8, 9 are nothing but staterooms, or maybe it's 6, 7, or 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think are nothing but staterooms. So we're going to go up to deck 11 next to look at the pool, check out there's a climbing wall here on the ship. I think they have a basketball court, because they have a basketball like shootout at 3 o'clock. And what else? I think there's other stuff here, but that's all I'm doing. Like day one's always just like checking out the ships and all that good stuff. So it's always my favorite part, because I've said it before, I don't really care about the destinations as much as I like the ships, because the ships are cool, you know, they're like floating cities. And so I like to see everything that they have. And that is my favorite part. And then learning the ship's the best way to go to and from and get to here or hang out there. Like, I think I already found my favorite bar on the place. But I haven't seen them all yet. But one thing I will say about the bars is it seems like Royal Caribbean has a bar everywhere. Like Carnival, I think did a good job with their bars, but there are bars like you go down a flight of stairs, there's a bar right there. You go up a flight of stairs, you go like 200 feet, there's another bar. So they got bars everywhere here, I feel like. And one thing that is annoying, though, is they push the drink package. So if you buy the drink package before you get on the ship, I think it was 30% off or 35% off. I think it was like $80 a day, right, per person. If you buy this, once you get on the ship, they offer a buy one, get one 50% off. And so for 2 people on a 4-day cruise, they consider this, it's like $820. Roughly $820. So they said it is a little bit more expensive than if you buy it beforehand, but still, I mean, $800 is a lot of money. So just to give you a reference, like their beer is like $7.99 here. So they add the automatic 18% gratuity, so that's roughly $10. So $820 between 2 people, so it's like $410 a person. You know, I don't even think I could drink 10 beers a day, but I'm kind of a lightweight too. So if you drink beer, I guess the magic number would be like 10. If you drink above 10, get the package. If you drink below 10, you know, don't. The mixed drinks, they started like $12 to $14. So obviously the return would be a little bit lower if you drink drinks, but I don't know, that's just crazy. So if you miss out on buying it and you have like reservations or you know, buyer's regret because you didn't purchase the drink package, on the first day of the cruise, day one, they offer a buy one get one 50% off, which is roughly the same price as if you buy it beforehand. But they push it. Every bar pushes it. They have like tables set up, they're pushing it, so that's kind of annoying. But yeah, if you missed out, there's a chance to buy the drink package. But yep, so right now I'm gonna go up to deck 11 and check that out. All right, so I'm gonna go to sports court. Gonna go try to see the flow rider now. This is deck 13. Oh, there's the climbing wall. Right now is a 3-throw competition.
Sorry, next
So I'll definitely I think this trip I'm definitely gonna go on the water slides. And here is like the surfing. Oh, almost got it. Oh, Crown Lounge. So the pours have to keep going. We don't get to go up there. So like Carnival, they have the little different clubs. Here's 3 to 5, the Aquanauts. I'm obviously not gonna go in there, but I'm sure it's fun. Here is the arcade. Oh, Flappy Birds. This is bigger than any Carnival arcade I've seen. Of course, the last Carnival ship I did go on had a bowling alley, so that was pretty cool. That was the Mardi Gras. Let me go see what's back here. So I saw this at an arcade in Orlando. It's like a weird air hockey table that's curved. I don't know if you can see in the video, but like has like an extra layer of difficulty. It's really weird. Feel, I don't know what is feel.
Hi, good afternoon, guys. We're
What?
teens.
Oh!
Are you guys 17 and 18 years old? Oh, that's cute. Thank you.
The gray beard says otherwise, but
I love you for that, though. Thank you. I love you very much for that.
okay.
You guys are 17, no?
So here's kind of the breakdown. Aquanauts 3 to 5, Explorers 6 to 8, and then this. What is this? Anyway, this is the teen room. 13 to 17. Feel is 13 to 17-year-olds, so that's kind of cool. All right, so I'm gonna say I do like this setup better on this ship for like the pools and stuff, because they got 2 pools and then they got like a center stage where they could do like the Legends of Lido or whatever Royal Caribbean's is. So that is kind of nice. And there's more room. They got like the little sun deck where people can just hang out in the pool. Instead of like all the Carnival ships I've seen, like you actually have to be in the pool if you want to enjoy the water. And they got hot tubs. Well, they got 3 hot tubs here. I don't know if there's an adult area. I'm sure there is. I haven't seen it yet because I haven't really explored a whole lot, but it's kind of a cool setup. I dig it. Holy shit.
The emergency doors.
Bro, that is loud.
Let's try to hide it down.
So that was the emergency horn, in case you were curious. And my oh my, what another place to hide a duck. So I've noticed there is a lot of open seating. I feel like there's a lot more like places to go suntan, to lay out here than there are on Carnival. They have like these jagged, so I feel like you get more seats in instead of like straight lines. Carnival has everything lined up against the balconies. This one, they have these like barriers that they put the seats up against. Here is Royal Caribbean's golf course. So here is their mini golf. I will say the mini golf course here is more interactive. Not interactive, it's themed better than on Carnival ships. Here is the view from the front right now. Still in port. We should be leaving here in about 15 minutes. 4:15 is when they're gonna start pushing away. So this is the adult area. It is. Okay, this is my first Sailaway party, so I don't know the best vantage view or where to watch it from. So bear with me if this video is not very good. I mean, odds are they're gonna play copyrighted music anyway, so I won't be able to record it, but just in case, we'll see. I'm excited. Looks like the crew's coming out. They got a video camera. I'm assuming to go on the big screen. I do like this layout, like I said, with the stage in between the two pools. I think it's pretty cool. I hope that lady there isn't dead. She hasn't moved, and the way she's laying makes me a little worried. Anyway, the party's starting. So in case you were wondering, like me, she moved, but she's still alive. This is my song. Someday, not today. All right, she is definitely alive now. So I think tonight I am gonna get the crispy crab cake, and then the southern fried chicken, and then for dessert, probably get the royal cheesecake. Escargot. It's not bad. It's like buttery garlic, chewy, rubber. I never had it before. I'd never eat it. All right, so this is the crab cake. The snail escargot wasn't too bad. This is the crab cake, and I got the chicken fried chicken. I thought it was gonna be more like chicken fried steak, but it looks like just fried chicken. Oh well. And I got the cheesecake. All right, so right now looking for the ice rink again. They have a show at 9:15. Center B, or Studio B, Centerize. It is a little chilly in here. All right, so got up front. Not a bad seat. Got here about 20 minutes before the show starts. I don't even know what to expect. Hopefully it's like not one of those shows that is better where you sit in the back. The piano bar, the schooner bar. So the Royal Theater, you can get to it from the 3rd floor or the 4th floor. All right, so right now the comedian I am going to watch is Don Gray. And he has been on Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Spy TV, Breed and Studs. All right, so we just watched the ice show, which was freeze frame. Pretty good show. It goes through like all the decades, 60s, 70s, 80s. I don't think they did 90s. I think they stopped at 80s. Pretty cool. They do like a lot of cool spins and jumps and twists, and man, there's just one part where I thought the girl was gonna get her face smacked off the ice, and so did everybody behind us. You know, he was spinning her, and then every time she'd get lower to the ice. It was pretty cool. It was a lot of fun. They do it 2 times on the first day, like 7 and I think 9:15, kind of like Carnival does. And then they're also redoing it on Wednesday. They're going to do the same show, and then tomorrow they're actually going to have an open ice rink, so people can go down there and skate. All right, just got out of the comedy show. Pretty good. Dude was funny, and it was a PG one, so tomorrow's the adult, so it's only gonna get better. Now I'm gonna go get some pizza, because I love to eat. Thank you, sir. There's the pizza, 1 pepperoni, 1 cheese. Alright, so now this is just kind of hanging out, checking out the promenade, deck 5. I feel like this ship has a lot more live music than Carnival, which is cool. For video content though, I don't know how much I'll be able to include because I always get copyright strikes whenever I play music, so we shall see. So for my drink package today on this ship, I didn't get the alcohol one. I got like, let me see what it's called. Oh, the refreshment package, I don't know. It was like 30 bucks a day, I think. And it gets water. My plan is to get water every time I go by a bar. And then it also includes like the Coke Frios. And I think you get like milkshakes and like espresso and coffee and stuff. So I'll have to dig into that tomorrow. All right, so my final duck of the night is on Clicker, the big red dog. We'll see how long it's here. It's kind of out of the way. If you go past the elevators, you can see his little butt sticking out. All right, so that's gonna end my night. This is day 1. Always one of my favorite days is to go and see the ship. If you made this far, hey, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. And tomorrow is Nassau. And hope you guys watch tomorrow's episode to see what I do in Nassau. So have a good night, guys. Bye.